welcome to your upper body stretching class. So this is part of our February stretching series. So today I'm going to take you through an upper body stretching session. So whether you've been doing an upper body workout, or maybe you've been working at a desk or driving a lot and you just really need to peel your chest open and have a lovely stretch through the upper body, then this will be the video for you. Okay, so we're going to start standing. I'm going to just face the length of my space in front of me. And to start with, we're going to simply circle the arms. Okay, it sounds so simple, but it feels really good. Just to inhale as we sweep the arms up towards the ceiling, and exhale as we open the chest, open the shoulders, and take the arms behind you. So some lovely big arm circles here, mobilizing into the shoulders and peeling open the chest. Let's take the arms behind us, interlacing the hands together, and then try to extend those arms. Maybe this is quite intense. You might need to hold on to like a strap, or you could hold a tie or something like that, just so in case the hands don't comfortably meet. Okay, so you're opening the chest, sliding the shoulders away from the ears, and trying to get the hands off the back. Now we're going to keep the arms as they are, soften the knees, we're going to roll down. So the chin comes to the chest, you curve the body over as you start to roll down towards the ground. As you roll down, lift those arms up a little bit higher, shift the weight forwards into your toes and just let the head dangle here. So I'm taking my arms over, really opening up through the chest, the shoulders. Now keeping the arms as they are, I ground down through the feet as I roll all the way back up to standing. So go slow, rebuild your posture. As you get to the top, the hands come down to the floor, the chin comes away from the chest, and then we release the arms, give them a little shake out to start to feel that energy through the hands. Now we're going to start to circle the arms the other way. So now I'm doing big arm circles once again. Here we go, guys. And we're taking the arms forwards, just a little bit of movement through the shoulders, warming up all of that fluid around the joints. Now we're going to take the arms in front of us, interlace the hands together, press the hands forwards as you bring the chin to your chest. Now try to round the upper back, so you're really trying to separate the shoulder blades in the upper back and drop the shoulders away from the ears. Now keep this curve, keeping this space. Take the arms over to the left. So I'm just twisting the upper body only. And we're pulling that right arm across the body using the left hand. So don't be afraid to gently pull the right arm across. Feel that stretch go deeper into the right shoulder blade. Delicately come through center. Keep the hips level. Take the arms over to the right now. And I'm pulling that left arm across using the right hand. So keep dropping the shoulders down, chin on the chest, breathing into the upper back here. And now we'll slowly come back through to center, reach those arms up to the ceiling, release the hands, take a full body stretch, lengthen up and out of the hips. And now we'll place the hands behind the head. So interlace the hands together, hands behind the head, peel the elbows wide, really open up through that chest. Maybe even take the eye line up, press the head into the hands, open a little bit deeper through the upper body. Now let's roll down, team. So chin comes to the chest. Now pause there. So elbows are coming towards each other. You're stretching deeply into the neck, the upper back. Then we're going to roll a little bit further. So curve the back. You're looking down at your belly button now. Still applying a little bit of pressure to the head here. Elbows are coming towards one another. And then roll down even further. Start to look between the thighs. Keep that weight forwards into the toes. And then go as far as you can. So you're in that roll down, easing the chin towards the chest, going deeper into the neck, the upper back, all the way down the spine here. Now carefully let go of the head, bend those knees and find your way onto all fours in your own time. Okay, so uncurl the toes, find that lovely lengthened spine. Let's come into our cat and cow. So arching through the back, eye line forwards, tailbone lifts, curve through the spine, chin to the chest, round the back, make space. Again, so we're tilting the pelvis. Try not to collapse into the tummy, stay in control. And then we're curving, make space between those shoulder blades once again. Let's find that neutral spine, team. So lengthen, find the neutral spine. Left hand behind the head now. We're going to slowly inhale as we take the left elbow up towards the ceiling. Look at it with your eye line. And then exhale as that left elbow comes back down to face the ground. One more time. Inhale, peel the chest open. Press away from the ground with the right hand. And then carefully bring that left arm down. Let's change sides. Left hand to the ground, right hand behind the head. Inhale as you take the elbow up to the ceiling. Watch it with your eye line if you can. And then carefully bring that right elbow back down to the ground. One more time here. Taking that right elbow all the way up. Peel open the chest. And then gently bring the right hand back down. Take those hands further forwards, keeping the hips over the knees, and then slowly allow the chest to melt down towards the ground. If the ground is too far away, please feel free to pop your chest onto a pillow or a block. So we're trying to allow the hips to stay over the knees, to lengthen those arms, chin or forehead on the ground here, inviting those shoulder blades to meet together as we really open up through the chest. And then carefully ripple the body forwards, coming down to lie onto your bellies. Hands slide underneath the shoulders, and then we're going to press through as we lift up and out of those hips. Soften the elbows. Chest is coming forwards. Hands are directly underneath the shoulders here. Now pausing here, can you just softly look over your left shoulder? So a little twist here. My left hip is lifting ever so slightly as we go into the side body. Come back through center and then carefully look over the right shoulder. So looking over that right shoulder, a little side bend, coming back through to center. Now lead with the bottom as we come into child's pose. So make your way back, bottom to heel, slide the arms forwards, forehead towards the ground. Now child's pose is quite a common pose that we come into. Ways to make it feel more comfortable, maybe take your knees a bit wider. You could use a prop, so a pillow or a block, and you could place that either underneath your knees if you need some cushioning from a pillow, or between the bottom and the heels. So we're going to pause here. Take those arms over to the left. So I'm going to go over to the left-hand side. Right hand goes on top of left hand, and then we square off the body to the ground. So really think about pressing both shoulder blades down towards the ground here, leveling out the chest. And try to breathe into that right rib cage, making space through the side body. One last breath here if you can. And then we'll carefully go through center. Take the hands over towards the right. Pop your left hand on top of your right hand. And again, square out the chest. Both shoulder blades evenly pressing towards the ground. And breathing into that left rib cage now. Beautiful breath, slow and steady. Taking your time here. And then we'll make our way back to center. We're going to walk our hands in towards the knees. So now we come to a kneeling posture. Again, you can modify this if you want to sit on your bottoms or sit on a chair. That's absolutely fine. When you're ready to join me, take in a few shoulder circles. Now really do this shoulder. I mean, we've probably done this a million times before, but I want you to really feel it. Inhale as the shoulders come up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open through the chest. Get lovely mobility through the upper body here. Let's pause as we soften those shoulders down. We're going to cat and cow here, okay? So I'm going to curve the back, chin to the chest as we round the spine. And then go the other way, tilt the pelvis forwards as you open up through the chest. Let's do that one more time. It's just lovely to articulate the back, to get some movement through the spine. Let's pause here. Find that lengthened spine where the shoulders are over the hips, okay? Left arm's going to reach forward. So we take the left arm across the body. Now I'm going to bend the right elbow. So I'm hooking my forearms together. And then I use that right forearm to pull that left arm across the body further. Drop that left shoulder down away from your ear. And then turning your head to look at your left hand. So allowing the neck to come involved in this stretch too. So keep that length through the spine. Maybe you need to sit on a chair for this. That's absolutely fine. And then we're going to ease off with the right arm. That left arm's now going to go all the way around the back. I'm going to take it towards the right hip. And when I get there, I'm holding my hands together. So my hands are doing this behind my back on my right hip now. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Now I'm going to invite you to drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. So keep that length through the spine. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Your face is still looking forwards, but the right ear is coming down towards the right shoulder. So one last little breath here into the neck, into the upper body. And then we'll ease that off. Release the hands, give the arms a little shake out. Great work. Okay, right arm comes forwards. We take the right arm across the body, bend the left arm, so those forearms come together. We pull that right arm gently across, drop the shoulders away from the ears, and then turn the head to look at the right hand. Take a breath. Find that length, really stretching into the shoulder here, the arm. And then as you ease off with the left arm, take that right hand behind your back. So my right arm's coming all the way around towards my left hip. And now you can see more clearly I'm holding my hands together on the left hip. Don't be afraid to pull that right arm round a little bit further. And then length through the spine, left ear to left shoulder now. So still eye lines looking forwards, chest is open. Breathing into that space between the ear and the shoulder now. Slow, steady breath. Let's unravel when you're ready. Bringing those hands down on the floor in front of you, lifting the bottom up. I'm going to creep my way forwards to come to lay down on our fronts when you're ready. Feet together. Now you're going to cactus the left arm out to the side. So my left elbow is in line with my left shoulder and the left hand is up above my left elbow. Right arm is bent and the hand is underneath my shoulder. I'm going to roll onto my left side. So I'm rolling onto my left ear, rolling onto my left hip. I'm pushing away with my right arm. So I'm really trying to press into the ground with my right arm to get myself a little bit further into this side roll. And hopefully feeling that wonderful stretch through the chest on the left hand side. Carefully make your way back through to center. We'll change sides. So the left hand goes under left shoulder. We cactus the right arm, so the elbow's out at a 90-degree angle. And then you're going to roll onto your right side now. Rolling onto the right ear, the right hip, using that left hand to press yourself over. Breathing as that chest opens on the right hand side. Slow, gentle breath. And then we make our way back to center. Let's bring both hands under shoulders. Slide your way through, lifting up into that lovely cobra once again. Maybe having a little bit more height this time. And then leading as you come back into that child's pose. Pause as the bottom comes towards the heels. Let the forehead come down towards the ground. Maybe turning the palms of the hands over so the thumbs turn out to the side now as we really open up through the shoulders. Let's take a lovely breath here as we allow ourselves to go a little bit deeper, fall a little bit further into this gorgeous stretch. In your own time, walking the hands back in towards the knees. And then I'm going to slowly lift up to a kneeling pose. Hands are coming behind the back, fingers are pointing down. I tuck the toes under, and then I'm just going to press the hips as we peel open into a variation of a little gentle camel here. So you're trying to push your hips over your knees as you open up through the chest. Try not to throw the head all the way back. And just feel that reversed posture. If you have been curved over all day, just feel that lovely reversed posture as you open up through the entire front body. And then carefully lead with the bum as you come back. Relax the toes. We're going to make our way onto a seated pose now. I'm going to come to a cross-legged seated pose. If that feels uncomfortable for you, please feel free to sit on a chair, on a sofa, anywhere where you feel like the height is lifted for you. So shoulders are stacked over hips, okay? Once you're comfortable, taking the right arm up towards the ceiling. We're going to drop the right arm down the back. So you see my right forearm is coming quite close to the ear, to the face. We take the left hand, place it on top of the right elbow. Now gently press that arm down the back a little bit further. Try and keep the chin away from the chest and that length through the spine. And then from here, take a little side bend over towards your left.
So we're in that tricep stretch here for the arms, but we're also opening through the chest and bending into the side body. Try to gaze your eyeline up towards the right corner of the room. One last breath here. Can you go any deeper? And then making your way back to center. We're going to open those arms up, hands come down towards the ground, give the shoulders a little wriggle and release. Let's take it the other way. Left arm comes up to the ceiling. We drop the left arm down the back. Right hand is going to lift, come onto that elbow, and we're gently pressing that left arm a little closer towards the head, lengthening through the spine further, breathing into the back of that left arm. And then side bending up and over towards the right now as you open up through the left rib cage. Keep pressing the chest through, eye lines looking up towards the top, left hand diagonal. Breathing here into the ribs, into the side body. And then making your way back through to center. Release, untangle, give everything a little roll. Lovely. Okay, when you're ready, a twist here for the body. Taking your right hand behind you, left hand on the outside of your thigh, and twist yourself around. Use that left hand here to push yourself around to look over your right shoulder. So really lift and lengthen as you look up and over that right shoulder. Try and make space through the spine. Try and lift and lengthen. A gorgeous straight back here. And then we'll carefully come through center as we take that the other way. Left hand behind you, the back of the right hand on the outside of the thigh, and we twist around, looking up and over that back shoulder. So really breathing, pressing yourself away from the midline of the body, working on the back, the chest, the shoulders, all of that space we have created in today's session. Then we'll come back through center, a little fluid flow here to finish you off. Going to take a little side bend and coming up and over. And then as we take a breath out, I'm going to sweep through center nice and freely. No right or wrong here. And then pause, they come into that side bend. So a little fluid flow as we end off this session today, pausing in the side bend, pressing the chest through, but allowing the body to curve through center. Let the head drop, let the back move freely. Because sometimes that nice freedom flow, that bit of mobilization feels really nice after those static stretches. One last time here, let the body go, pause in the side bend, and then come all the way up to seated. Have a little wriggle jiggle, roll the shoulders, have a wriggle through the spine, and you are done. A nice little upper body stretching sequence there for you. I hope you've enjoyed the lower body stretching sequence as part of this plan too. And we also have the beginners and the intermediate stretch. So if you haven't already, check out my YouTube channel, subscribe, and drop in the comments below. Let me know how you found this practice. And hopefully I'll see you on the mat again really soon.